As a car guy, we usually do a few different types of mods to a car. We make them louder and faster, lower and handle better, and we make them look cooler. Today we're going to be doing the second one of those, where we're making this car lower and handle better with some suspension from Max Speeding Rod and some additional arms to go with the coilovers. We're going to head over to my cousin's house where Addison, Max, and I are going to lower this car about an inch, make it handle a little better, and hopefully nothing goes wrong in the process. Welcome to today's episode. Let's get to work. Doing God's work. Damn, I like the color though. Got the blue, the blue, the blue.
When in doubt, hammer out.
You running some camper there, buddy.
Oh, there was a loud one. 14. So Max Speeding Rod sent me their new 24-way adjustable coilovers for the 350Z. It has a true coil in the front and then a separate coil and strut in the rear. And it comes with these little top hats for them. They also sent me an adjustable rear camber control arm and an adjustable toe traction arm for the rear as well, and an A-arm for the front with an adjustable camber plate on it. I also found a stock strut bar on Facebook for $100, so that was also really cool. If you'd like to get yourself a set of these for your car, you can use code THROWER, and the link is down in the description. So now let's install these bad puppies. First step is we got to remove all of the old suspension. We'll probably start with the fronts, and then we'll have to take the upper A-arm off, the coilover out, disconnect the sway bar links, and then we can jam these new ones in there and hopefully get them set to the right height. That's gonna be the fun part, is lifting the car up and down, up and down, up and down, how we get these to be all the same, hopefully. For the front, to the fender is 27 1/8, roughly right now. In the rear, we are looking at about 27 3/8. Not too bad for a blown strut, but we're gonna try and squeeze that down a little bit. What's up, pup? Yeah, buddy, it's so good. Oh, good to see you.
Yep, that's Rocco.
What's up, Rocco?
He's a sweet.
Bottom bolt out of the strut. Oh! Oh, shit!
If you move over another 3 feet, you'll be warm.
Addison, who you guys have probably seen in other videos, is going to do the other front corner, and Max is also here. He's eating pizza. So I don't know, maybe we'll just all do a corner and then I'll do two and then we'll be done in like an hour, I don't know, hour and a half, and then we'll adjust it.
30 minutes.
I got the front right all disassembled, so I'm gonna throw the camber plate back in the top. So you just gotta make sure you match up the right one though with the right one, because these arms are slightly different lengths and angles. I'm just gonna need a little persuasion. Maybe. I mean, it should go in a lot easier this time though.
That's what she said.
Pro tip, don't forget to, when you're putting these back on here, tighten these ones in the back before you put the coilover in, or else you won't be able to get to them. Fair warning. We're gonna throw the new strut in the front right here. Oh, hey, actually, Addison, can you grab the bolts I just set up top and put a couple of them on for me? There we go. There she is, kinda. Now we gotta put it all back together, on the bottom and everything. Oh,
I have an extension.
okay, sweet.
Blasphemy.
Damn, I like the color though. Got the blue, the blue, the blue. Doing God's work. So we made quick work of the passenger front side to reattach the lower control arm and the bottom of the coilover. Meanwhile, Max and Addison were taking apart the driver's side for me. We got done with these front two in about a couple hours. It was pretty easy. It's definitely easier to do when the coilover has the strut and spring together. Huge shout out to Max and Addison for helping me out. We had to take a break for pizza, and I got to drive probably one of the coolest cars I've ever been behind the wheel of.
Yeah, it's rolling.
This is sick. This thing's a giant boat, though.
The yacht sails.
It's like playing video games on like 200 ping. This thing's awesome. Oh shit, like that.
The transmission was a little pissed.
She sounds really angry. Like very unhappy.
Oh no, it's perfectly happy. It's just old car sounds.
That's the old carbureted.
Yeah, that's just the carb doing carb things. It gets happier as it gets warmer until it overheats.
Hell yeah. Sick.
Okay, now back to the suspension. We're going to tackle the rear now. I took out the rear strut. Here's a little comparison side by side of the old versus the new.
It's not supposed to go that slow.
And then I worked on getting apart the lower buckets. That way we can then get the spring by itself out. Addison and I had to muscle out the springs. Here's the new one versus the old one. And then when I got to the camber arm, everything just started going downhill. Fire!
You know,
Fire!
that needs to die, basically. It's that bolt won't come out, it's seized in the rubber for this arm right here. So Addison's gonna keep burning the living shit out of that. Max was helping me do this side over here. While Addison and I were doing the front too. Max got started on this side.
Three.
I am getting greedy with 3. This little mofo right here. Took us as long to get this damn bolt out as it did to do all 3 other sides. You're only 1 bolt away from your 10-minute job being a 10-hour job.
Yeah.
I think that's the saying. And this is that one with the weird washer on it too.
We found it. We found the 1 bolt.
This was the 1 bolt. This was the sleeve it was stuck in. It was like stuck. It wouldn't, like it was spinning with it. Thankfully, we have a replacement for this. So I'm gonna get this rear passenger side put back together with all these new parts. And then we're gonna have to drop this and go up, down, up, down, up, down to see if our height is close and our alignment is close. It's probably not going to be, but I'm gonna go get one soon. So, and then we can, once we get everything bolted back together, we can come back and do that again. Because we'll have to do it again no matter what.
You can always revisit.
We can always revisit tomorrow. Woo! Springy boy. Here.
There's my boy.
I finally got the arm out and I was adjusting it to roughly the same size as stock. So that way when I put it back in, it has kind of a similar length to it, but this will have to be adjusted with the alignment anyways.
When in doubt, hammer out. I don't know if it fits, it works, right? Look at that, that's the right size. I'm better than the engineer. I put things back together with less bolts than when they made it, and it still works. So therefore, those bolts were useless.
That is crazy to me. You're lifting the whole car, brother.
Am I?
Yeah.
Well, you know what that calls for. Oh my god.
Absolutely fucking murder.
We got everything back together. At least we think everything's back together, and we think everything's tight. 1:43 in the morning. We started at like, what, 5 o'clock? We ordered pizza, went and picked up pizza. So we're gonna lower the car and see if we need to make any adjustments and how dumb it looks. If it's gonna be slammed on its nuts, or if every corner is a different height. Quite a possibility. Oh my god.
That's not it.
Oh my god.
We gotta lower that more. We gotta raise that up.
That's way too low. We're gonna put that down and it's gonna compress even more. Let us try this again. See how ridiculous this looks before we even have it on the ground. Okay, that looks a little bit more tolerable.
That looks a lot better.
And then it'll tuck a little bit. Okay, so
That was the car removed pressure from it.
I think, oh my god.
What? how tucked the rear is? You're running some camber there, buddy.
I can't drive home like this. We fixed it too. The one thing we didn't do
The top hats?
that they mentioned in the directions is they have these. But it was really, 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 really hard to get these in there with the springs. And there was 4 options in the directions, and you didn't have to use these. But I think maybe we have to use these.
Yeah, I think maybe we have to.
Shit. No way. The front looks pretty good. It looks like just like the whatever height we set at, it just looks a little bit lower than it was.
Yeah, the front looks pretty solid.
This side, about the same. I think this one's towing in this way though. You see it?
Is the steering wheel turned?
It is, yeah. Never mind. Oh my God, she slammed. Yeah, and this one is actually towed in a little that way though, because we couldn't get that arm off and replaced.
Yeah.
So that's actually gonna be a problem.
Yeah, it is.
You put this in the top of your spring in the rear. And then once you have everything all bolted back up, then you come back and you adjust your preload on here and make it just about the width of the tool at the top of threads being exposed. But you're gonna have to turn it while it's in here in the car. So it's gonna be painstaking, but you only have to preload it a little bit. This way you don't end up like us and up till 3:30 in the morning doing it again. So thank you, Shane, for the advice. Thank you, Addison, for all the help. Take number 2,000. Yay, it's an acceptable ride height.
They don't always drop at the same pace.
Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah, I can fit like my one fingers up there.
That's so much better.
That's a lot better. It's hard to see over here though, but that's much better. It's still a little, yeah, I definitely have to get that arm though, because this is a little meh, and it doesn't need to be. Yeah. But then this side, because we were able to get that arm in, it's still a little meh that way, but we now can adjust it. Ran into a minor issue with one of the, I think it was the camber arm. I don't remember. It's 4 in the morning. I don't remember. I want to go home. We didn't even do a test drive yet, so we're going to test drive. Make sure nothing makes any loud clunky clunks. Oh, there was a loud one.
Well, that was a huge bump.
Yeah, that was a big bump, but
Also, I think that sounded like something bouncing in your trunk more than anything.
it does feel a little wonky, but I can deal with it. I'm not going to like go Mach 10 or go any racing until I get in alignment. And we get that arm in. I think what I'm going to do is probably have them throw that last arm in for me while they're doing the alignment.
Yeah.
Just be like, hey, like it feels really weird when you hit a bump like that. It doesn't know which way it wants to go. It doesn't know which way it wants to go. Yeah, the front wants to go one way, the rear wants to go another way. We're back here again. That was a long night. Thanks, Addison, for sticking it out with me till 5 in the morning. We got some good news and some bad news. Good news. Most of the parts are in. The only one that's not is this tow arm for the rear that's in my hand. That's the good news. The bad news is I can't get the bolt that goes through here out, and I didn't want to deal with it at 4 in the morning to heat it, torch it, because we already had to heat and torch and cut another arm off of the driver's side, the passenger side. Okay, so here's the new arm, and then this is the culprit in question right here, this little guy. Notice how it's like tucked up against this, and then the subframe is immediately behind it. And also to get it out, I have to then remove this other arm too. I'm gonna hit it with PV Blaster a couple times, try and wrench it off. If that doesn't work, the torch comes out. If that doesn't work, we weld a nut onto it. Hopefully we don't get to those last steps. Oh! Am I spinning on it or did it move? It moved! Let's go! Holy shit. I need a new light. I got it. Holy shit, we got it. This thing gave us so much trouble. Max tried it. Oh, I tried it. We didn't want to torch it because it was like 5 in the morning and I needed to go home and sleep. But now I got a new problem. I can get the there we go, okay. Oh, there we go. Now it's gonna be the hard part. Is that gonna make it smaller or bigger? I think it's going the way I don't want it to go. It's still got some bad toe in though, I can see it. The question is, how far can I go? Oh my God. I was just trying to adjust the toe enough to be able to get home and it not bounce all over the place. I've been here for like 5 hours just swapping this one arm. Oh, that sucks.
I was today years old when I learned that you tighten the nut on the side you want it to push away from. The more you know.
Pops to the rescue, Pops to the rescue, thank you. Woo! So after a very unsuccessful test drive again, I think I got most of the stuff tight, but there's still a noise coming from the back right side. For the back, I got this. This is a toe adjustment eliminator kit. So it just has these square plates that go where the toe bolt. There's like an oval toe washer that rotates slightly, and then the bolt can move left and right in the subframe. And now that we have the adjustable arm, we don't need that anymore. So this is gonna eliminate the adjustability within that, but we still have it within the new arm. I'm gonna quickly do the same thing on the other side. I'm not gonna show you that again because literally one bolt swap. And then we'll go over the front and right side to try and get the clunks out. Just taking some more reference measurements to double check my ride height. 14. All right, so I tightened a bolt that was loose in the back. Put new hardware on the top hat. The front is still too tight, but now we're gonna listen to see if the back is making any weird noises again. You're probably not gonna be able to see shit in here because, see, that's too tight.
I can hear that.
Yeah, that's too tight. We're just worried about the rear though. Yeah, it helps. It's fucking. It's so bad. Okay, we're gonna just try and hit a bunch of bumps. Let's turn this off too. Traction control, we don't need that. I'm supposed to go do autocross tomorrow, but I currently don't have an alignment. We hit a few bumps there. Oh. Hey, one on the right side. I didn't hear anything, did you?
No, it just sounded like
Normal.
Yeah.
There was a couple patched here. It still feels horrible to drive, but like it's making less noises, so that's good. This side is all back together. The toe's not that bad. It has a little bit of camber. This side I had some loose bolts on, so I went and checked all that. I adjusted the preload on this side too, so it's a little bit better. There was a couple things that were loose. There's still a slight noise up there. I can't figure that out. We'll get to that later. Overall, the thing needs an alignment now. I did all of that just to technically lower it a 1/2 inch the whole way around. Not aggressive, but I still daily drive it, so we'll adjust it later when it can be a dedicated like weekend / autocross car. Thank you guys for watching. If you need any parts like this, you can check out the link down below. Don't forget to support the channel, like, comment, subscribe, share this video if you enjoyed. Peace out, we see you in the next one.